Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. And today is going to be another cooking video with the twist. We're going to cook spaghetti but with zucchini noodles. So instead of using your traditional regular thin noodles or your regular noodles, we're going to use zucchini noodles. And I'm making my sauce fresh. And instead of your traditional ground beef meatballs, I'm going to use Italian ground chicken. My mom found this store that sells Italian ground chicken because we did our spaghetti before and we used ground chicken. I really didn't like the way it tastes. I don't know if I was wrong on the brand that I bought or I just don't like ground chicken, but I want to try something that's different from ground beef but healthy. You know what I mean? So it's going to be tasty and healthy. So just stay tuned. I'm going shopping now. I'm heading out to Wegmans. I'm gonna bring y'all along with me. And that's another thing I want to point out. As I continue to do my cooking videos, as it gets warmer, look out for different dishes from me. Like I'll be cooking on the grill. Y'all, this is gonna be experience for you and me, because I don't like cooking on the grill. Like you can ask anybody that know me, I hate cooking on the grill. But it's gonna be nice outside and I don't want to be in the house cooking. I'm probably super greasy, but that's vitamin oil, so don't mind that. But yeah, so let me head out to Wegmans. I'm gonna grab a few things there and I'll see y'all when I get to the store. Just got to Wegmans. Okay, so I'm making fresh tomato sauce, so I do need my tomatoes. This is pretty good. Yeah. I swear this is so convenient when you could just buy your stuff already cut up. So we got, these are 2 for $5. So I'm gonna get 1 green pepper and I'm gonna get 1 onion. Yeah, I totally forgot about the zucchini noodles. I'm gonna get 2 of them. They don't look that fresh though. Oh, April 18, 2021. So I do use 1 can of tomato paste for my sauce just to thicken it a little bit. I wanted to show y'all a good on-the-go snack. These Vermont sticks. I got the barbecue ones. They're 6 grams of protein, 1 sugar, 80 calories with 2 carbs. I thought they sell them 3 for $5. I guess they selling them 1 by 1 now. So I'm gonna get a couple of these. I'm gonna get 3 barbecue stick ones. Make sure they barbecue because I hate when I go home and it's regular. I do not like the regular ones. So yeah, Vermont smoke and cure sticks, and they're $1.79. Okay y'all, well that's pretty much all I came here to get was my noodles. Oh yeah, no, that's it. So I'll see y'all when I leave the store, because I gotta think. I hate leaving and not getting exactly what you came for. So I'll talk to y'all later. Tired. Okay, so I made it home. I'm getting ready to put the groceries away. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think I'm gonna make the spaghetti today. That might be a different day, or maybe tomorrow, because it's you know how it is when you go grocery shopping. You gotta put the food up, and then you know. And I didn't only go grocery shopping, I went every year. I got somebody to come and put up my new doorbell, so it's a lot of stuff that I gotta do. Okay, so me personally, I don't mind whatever size my meatballs are, as long as they're not super huge. So I feel like this is okay. So I'm going to weigh these out. I'm going to put them over here first, and I'm going to weigh them out. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't know exactly how much Italian chicken you're supposed to have, but I feel like it's just chicken with Italian seasoning. So I'm going to weigh these, and I'm going to look that up. I want to make sure these are even. And then I do like to have some meat in my sauce, so I'm going to use a little bit of meat to put in my sauce as I cook it. You know, I just like that random piece of meat floating around in the sauce. That's just me. So okay, 4 ounces of chicken is 220 calories. So I'm going to use that and make the rest of them add up to 4 ounces. So of course you have to add in the seasonings, because seasonings are calories too. But so this is 220 calories so far. So I'm going to make the rest of my meatballs add up to that. 4.3. Okay, so this is 4.3. I'm going to use these. So I'm going to just put them over here. Alright, let me meet y'all over to the stove. Okay, so we over by the stove for the meatballs. I'm about to drop them in here. I don't put oil in my skillet or anything because this is chicken, so I'm sure it's going to make its own juice. I want to just fry them a little bit, because I'm also going to let them cook inside my sauce. But I just like to give it some texture. Putting my tomatoes in the pot. I'm only using 2. Decided to only use 2 because these are really big. Okay, so back to my meatballs. I'm just turning them real quick before I put the top on them, because I don't want it to dry out. I just wanted that brown on there before I turn the fire down and put my top on there. And then I just have my tomatoes still boiling, and I'll be right back with what I do next for my sauce. So I just finished putting my tomatoes in the cold water, and y'all can see the skin is coming off perfectly. It's exactly how I wanted it to be. That one was coming off in the water. That's why I knew it was time. But I'm going to peel the skin off of these, and then I'm going to put them in my blender. And we're going to season them. It's still a little bit warm. It don't have to be completely cold, but yeah, this is perfect. I could have just got the diced tomatoes at the store, but I wanted to be extra. And I don't know, I just feel like it just tastes different when it's actually fresh. Like, alright, so tomatoes in the blender. I don't have a food processor. Obviously, if I had one, I would use it. So if you have one, if you're going to make it this way, use the food processor. I just use the pulse just so I can make sure I have my consistency that I want. But I'm going to turn the camera off so y'all don't got to hear all that, because this is noisy. I'm going to pour this in my green peppers and onions now. So I still got some chunks. I'm going to add my meatballs in here now. So now I'm going to add my garlic, my seasonings, and my tomato paste, and let everything simmer. And then we're going to start on our zucchini noodles. And I'm washing them off because some folks talking about washed and ready to use. I'll be the judge of that. So, and y'all, I swear, these noodles, they will go on for life. Like, look how long these noodles be. They be super long. Sometimes I go in and I take my scissors and I just cut them, because I don't like that they be super long. But these ones don't look that bad. So I'm just washing these off. And I'm gonna let these sit and drain. Start fresh. I'm expecting for them to have a lot of water when I go to cook them. So I'm gonna cook them on like a medium-high fire. This is how I kind of get the water off them a little bit. Just shake them a little bit. But I'm still going to let them sit. Just for a few minutes. Just so I know for sure they drain. Okay, so I was actually bribed to use fresh garlic, which is not a bad thing. I guess I could use a little bit. I'm gonna just use this much right here. I just don't like how overpowering sometimes it could be, but that's okay. And now I'm gonna season it. So my seasonings again was my Italian seasoning. I'm just using a small amount first because I can always add more if it needs more. My salt. Now the tricky part about this is because it's fresh, it's going to be tighter than if you were to use canned sauce. So you're going to have to add some sugar. And then this is just 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. And that's already starting to simmer. I'm using half of everything now because I might have to add more later. That's just how I keep up with what's in my food. I add a little bit because you can't take it away, but you can always add more. So I'm gonna just mix that tomato paste in there because it's pasty, doing its job. I even like adding crushed pepper. I love spicy food, but that's just me. So I'm gonna have to add some more tomato paste, obviously. But as it simmers, it's gonna cook down. But just wanted to see how this little bit did with it. So 2 of these tablespoons was 35 calories, 7 carbs, and I think it was 2 sugars, I want to say. But I'm going to add my second one. Okay, so I'm going to taste this. So I would add a little bit more pepper. A tad bit more salt. And obviously my sugar. So for sugar, I read that you could use, some people use maple syrup, some people use what was it? It was like nectarine jam. It was a whole bunch of stuff. I'm just using Splenda. You could do sugar, just be, you know, light on the sugar if you're trying to do it the healthy way. And I'm gonna add this lightly because we all know that Splenda, what is that called? Massacre? Is that what this is? Splenda? I don't know, but it's just really sweet. So I'm not gonna add I'm not gonna add a whole packet. I'm gonna see how this tastes first. My sauce is already thickening, but I'm gonna still let it simmer because my And that juice from them Italian chicken meatballs, get into this sauce. It's gonna be so good. This is like my 3rd time making this, I think. I don't know. But yeah, every time you make it, you're gonna figure out what you should do differently. I still don't think I mastered it, but I'm not a chef, so. Okay, let me taste it now. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more of this Splenda packet. It's really good. I don't need no more pepper. I add any more pepper, it's gonna be spicy. Even to my liking. This is just how it needs to be as far as the heat. Try it again. Okay. That's all I need. And I think it's still some more sugar in this Splenda packet. Yeah, it is. There's still some more. So that's gonna simmer, and then we're gonna start on our, or my, our, y'all cooking with me, zucchini noodles. Let me put this back on here. And yeah, let me get this stuff cleaned up, and then I'm gonna start on my zucchini noodles. So I'm gonna be right back. I add a little bit of olive oil to the skillet. Just a little bit. You can use some minced garlic. This is where the minced garlic can really come in. And I'm gonna just add them in here. Noodles in there. Okay. So where my tongue at? I'm just turning them. So it's a lot of water coming out already. I kind of cook it on high. That's basically it for my noodles. Okay, I guess you could season them. I'm cooking them in the sauce. I just want the water to cook down a little bit. But you can season them if you like. So I'm going to let these cook. Then I'll be right back. So here is my finished plate, totaling up to 345 calories. I really did enjoy it this time. Like I said, I made it about 3 times before. This time I think was probably my best tasting one. But next video is going to be how I make my shrimp tacos. So stay tuned for that. And as always, thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.